Yeah, boy, you see what it is. Your boy Stingray Cool here back again. Read Mark chapter 12, Revelation chapter 1, and Ephesians chapter 2. And Luke chapter, no, yeah, Luke chapter 3. We talk about the Fat Boys. Rest in peace, Darren from the Fat Boys, and rest in peace, Prince Mark from the Fat Boys. And shout out to the only surviving member left. Let me see what his name is. Damien Kurakski. So, like, if I don't see your comments, I'm looking at it on something else. But I'm about to share the Wikipedia. Oh, the human beatbox. The Fat Boys was an American hip hop trio from Brooklyn, New York, who emerged in the early 1980s. The group was briefly known originally as the Disco Three, originally composed of Prince Marky D. Morales, rest in peace, Damon Cool, Rocky Wimbledon, shout out to the living legend, and Darren Buff Love Robinson, rest in peace to Darren Buff Love Robinson. The trio is widely known for using beatbox in the songs. The group opened the doors for beatboxers like Biz Markie, rest in peace Biz Markie, and Dougie Fresh. Fresh beatboxing. The Fat Boys was one of the first rap groups to release a full-length rap album along with Run DMC and Houdini down with the Kings, and friends. How many other family? Basketball was my favorite sport. And Curtis Blow. Freaking Blow. Beloved for their comedic deprecating rhymes. The group released 7 studio albums, 4 of which went gold by RIAA. Period. The first 2 albums of the group were produced by Curtis Blow. Successful singles include Jailhouse Rap, Can You Feel It, Fat Boys, Stick 'em, Stick 'em, Stick 'em. That song really rocks. Don't your dog, man. All you can eat. The Fat Boys are back. They can never be whack. Fat Boys Pump It Up. The album Cruising received the platinum status due to their single Wipeout, which was recorded together. The American rock group The Beach Boys, the next album, Coming Back Hard Again, repeated the formula of the previous one and received a gold status due to the successful single The Twist, Yo Twist, recorded together with American rock and roll singer Chubby Checker. The album also included the theme song for the movie A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, which featured Robert Englund performing as Freddy. Shout out to the OG Robert Englund. And happy birthday to Candyman Tony Todd. The group started the 3 feature films in 1980s. Chris Groove, one of my favorite movies. Night of the Seas, I haven't seen that. And Disorderlies, that's my favorite movie. Members: Mark Morales, basically he's Puerto Rican. Prince, aka also known as Prince Marky D, February 19th, 1968 to February 18th, 2021. Damon Wimbley, also known as Cool Rocky, born November 1966. Darren Robinson, also known as the Human Beatbox, and Buff Love, born June 10th, 1967, and died December 10th, 1995. So I was 4 years old when Darren Robinson died. When Prince Marky died, I was like 30. Yeah. History begins in 1983. A Swiss-born promoter named Charles Stettler, the owner of his own label Tin Pan Apple, decided to hold hip hop talent contest. To find a sponsor, Stettler went to the WBLS radio station, which recommended him to a couple of sponsors. In the end, he persuaded the company Coca-Cola to finance the contents for the next 3 months. Contests were held to identify a winner in each borough of New York City every Saturday afternoon. On May 23rd, 1983, the final contestant entitled Coca-Cola and WBLS present the Tin Pan Apple After Dark Dance and Rap Contest was held. The event held at the Radio City Music Hall. The host of the event was Mr. Magic. Shout out to Mr. Magic. Also shout out to the rapper Mr. Magic from New Orleans, Louisiana. May he rest in peace. You remember this 2003 single, Mr. White Eyes. But shout out to this Mr. Magic also. From the radio program Rap Attack, according to the terms in the competition, and the winner signed a contract for recording contract. The Fat Boys members then called themselves the Disco 3 were unexpected winners with the song Stick 'em, Stick 'em. You gotta excuse me, I love saying that every time I say that. I stick 'em. In 1983, the Disco 3 released their debut single, Reality. It was produced by James Mason. Shout out to James Mason for producing that. It would have the classes we have today. Jazz guitars and keyboardist Roy Ayers. Shout out to Roy Ayers for hitting that jazzy funkiness. You know, from the South, we like the jazz stuff too. And I think the Midwest do also. And some of the, oh yeah, of course, New York got they like it too. And I think the West Coast like it. Since the group did not have a manager, Stetler took over the position. This position, I meant to say, Stetler took the group on to European bus tour, where he told them to gain more weight, and the concerts ended at 12 o'clock in the evening, and they could not get to the hotel. They could not get to the hotel until 2 o'clock in the morning. Only places like McDonald's and Burger Kings were open, so the group members gained weight from this. Since so much was happening, group members did not even notice this on the tour, but did not consider themselves overweight. A party was later held for the renaming of the group at the Roseland Ballroom in New York. Meeting Curtis Blow. Charlie Stetler introduced the group to rapper and producer Curtis Blow, who helped them find their signature sound to work on the album. Curtis Blow recruited the drum machine programmers of Run DMC, Larry Smith, and David DMX Reeves. Not to be mistaken, the Dark Man next DMX recipes, who were considered two of the best at making songs at the time. Stick 'em Poo was the first song they recorded with Curtis Blow. The group's 1984 self-titled debut album, Fat Boys, is considered by many to be the first hip-hop album to feature the element of hip-hop known as beatboxing. Darren the Human Beatbox Robinson was a pioneer of beatboxing. The rest of it was before Biz Markie, before see, before hold on. Before Biz Markie and before Dougie Fresh, there was Darren from the Fat Boys. The Human Beatbox. I ain't the best beatboxer, but I had to show some tribute to Darren, the Human Beatbox. That's tickle. How does it feel? In the group's 1984 title. Oh yeah, Darren the Human Beatbox Robinson was a pioneer of beatboxing. Period. Frisk Fest Tour 1984. One day in 1984, Russell Simmons stormed into the Stetler's office to tell him that he was going to have a festival titled Fresh Fest Tour 84, in which the groups and break dancers would take a part, since Stetler raised $300,000 from the Coca-Cola and financed his 1983 contest. Simmons wanted the Stetler to do it again. The young promoter could not get the beverage company to return, so he called a friend of his and asked him if there was anything the Swiss were trying to sell. The Swiss watch turned to the search of the product. Stetler pursued it. The company to finance the tour for $36,000, while the festival was renamed Swatch Watch New York City Fest. Fresh Fest, I meant to say. Russell Simmons did not want to take the Fat Boys on the tour because nobody had heard of them at the point. Stetler went to an old Tower record store on 4th Street and Broadway, handed out 5,000 flyers that read, "Guess the weight of the Fat Boys," and the person who does wins 800 cans of Diet Pepsi and $1. Thousands of children lined up the Tower record store to participate. Stetler put the group members on the scale. At the time, they were weighed 868 pounds, 394 kilograms. Together at the end, the boy from Harlem won the Channel 2 News filmed this event, and including the delivery of the soft drink. But police did not respond when it was stolen a short time later. Dang. The next day, Stetler saw in the newspaper that the Jackson 5 was going to be reuniting at a concert. In October 1984, he called his wife and part-time partner, asking her to write a press release saying that the Jackson 5 have picked the then still unknown group, the Fat Boys, as their opening act. Stetler distributed this press release across the city. The next morning, Stetler, the Fat Boys appeared on the TV show Good Morning America. When the host turned around to the Fat Boys, did not know what to say. They simply said, "Brr, stick 'em, brr, stick 'em, brr, stick 'em," due to it being the group's popular song at the time. Russell Simmons agreed to add the Fat Boys to the lineup of the festival, which included Run DMC, SPC's E, Curtis Blow, I like Curtis Blow, Houdini, and Nucleus Jam on it. I like the Nucleus too, man. In the dynamic breakers, the first concept of the tour took place on Labor Day, September 3rd, 1984, for 27 concerts in the United States. The organization raised $3.5 million. The festival was accompanied by advertising on television. In 1985, this was followed by a Fresh Fest 2, which included the same acts with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, replacing Nucleus. Film and television, one of my favorite parts. I wasn't supposed to be watching Disorders as a kid, but I was able to watch it. Here we go. At the time, the American officer of the company Swatch was tasked by trying to advertise its product to American artisans. And see, here we go. The company was known for using offbeat campaigns and agreed to feature the Fat Boys in the commercial for the watches on MTV. The video Swatch was aired in December 1984. Swatch again featured the Fat Boys in a 1985 Christmas advertisement created by the former MTV creative heads Alan Goodman, shout out to Alan Goodman, and Fred Seibert. Shout out to Fred Seibert. This commercial, Swatch Presents a Merry Christmas, was first broadcast in December 1985. These commercials were notable because when they aired in December 1984, MTV did not feature many hip-hop artists in their programming, having only started airing music videos for rap artists earlier that year with Run DMC's crossover hit Rock Box. Due to the success of these commercials, they will become frequent guests on MTV, pioneering a space for hip-hop artists to appear on the network and ultimately increasing hip-hop's popularity and legitimacy with MTV's audience. Period. You know what it is. Also, because of these commercials, the group developed a repetition for the sense of humor. They starred in several feature films. Their first starring role came out with Chris Rock. It was a good movie. In 1985, featured by a second Disorderlies, one of my favorite movies from them. In 1987, which also featured Ralph Bellamy as a millionaire. Shout out to the late great Ralph Bellamy. As a millionaire invalid carried by his good-natured yet in-depth orderlies played by the Fat Boys with a cameo by the manager Stetler, making crushing and coming back hard. Hoping to repeat the success of Run DMC and Aerosmith with the single Walk This Way, one of my favorite songs from Run DMC and Aerosmith. The Fat Boys made a cover version of the song Wipeout together with rock group The Beach Boys. The single peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100, the number 10 on the Hot R&B/hip-hop songs. The song's Wipeout reached number 2 on the UK Top 100 in September 1987. During a 13-week chart run, Wipeout was the last song the group members recorded for the album Crushing. Yeah. The music video for the song begins with an announcement of a boxing match. The Fat Boys, the Beach Boys are attending the match. The match is interrupted by a fight in the following scene. The Fat Boys load up a car with swimsuits and then drive off. The Beach Boys are driving in the dumb buggy through the city. Both bands go around the city in the direction of a beach. While they perform the song and invite the inhabitants of the city to come to the beach. Meanwhile, at the beach, one of the Fat Boys tries to lift a heavy weight and is laughed at by two women because of failure. Another playing volleyball and another surfing. The Beach Boys, on the other hand, are DJing, I meant to say, and at the end of the video, they all celebrate at the beach party, period. The group was later approached to record the theme song for A Nightmare on Elm Street for the Dream Master 1988 called Are You Ready, Freddy? Ha 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 ha. Welcome to my nightmare. Which featured Robert Englund, the one and only true Freddy, performing as Freddy Krueger. Even on his guest appearance, Robert Englund always played Freddy. The Nightmare on Elm Street remake came out in 2010. It was alright. It wasn't the same without Robert Englund. And I love the guy who played Freddy Krueger in the remake. He played Rorschach from The Watchmen. And he also played in the RoboCop remake. He wasn't bad, but he didn't fit the mold like Robert Englund did playing Freddy. And if he's listening, I'm sorry, I mean no harm. In this new Nightmare on Elm Street, I don't know if it's gonna be the same route Robert Englund. The new Freddy look cool and stuff, but we just have to see. They get back on such as the Fat Boys, because I'm a huge horror movie buff too. Their next album called Coming Back Hard again repeated the formula of the previous one. This time the Fat Boys recorded a cover version of the song The Twist with Chubby Checker, who performed it originally in 1960. The single peaked at number 16 on the Billboard's Hot 100 and at number 40 on the Hot R&B/hip-hop songs. The song The Twist, Yo Twist, reached number 2 on the UK Top 100 on July 1988 during an 11-week chart run. Another song from the album, Louie Louie, is a cover version of a 1957 song by American singer Richard Perry. I don't know who that is, but he's like a cool OG. The song peaked at number 46 on the UK Top 100 on November 5th, 1988 for 4 weeks. Now here we go, the breakup. However, the taste of the listeners at that time had already changed by taking part in the Rash rap opera On in the On, and the group tried to regain its fame, but this only accelerated the breakup of the group. Prince Marky D left the group in 1990 to pursue solo interests, which included producing many early tracks for Mariah Carey and Mary J. Blige, which included her debut single Real Love in 1991. The remaining two members, Kool Rock Ski and Buff Love, carried on as a duo and released Mac Daddy in 1991, but shortly thereafter the group disbanded into 2008. In the 1992 feature film Boomerang, Chris Rock's character laments the breakup of the Fat Boys. He was later quoted by Jay-Z in his 2001 song, The Heart of the City, Ain't No Love. The aftermath, let's go. On December 10th, 1995, Buff Love died of a heart attack, may he rest in peace, during a bout with respiratory flu and Rossdale, Queens, New York. He was 28 years old and reportedly weighed 450 pounds, 200 kilograms. Surviving members of the Fat Boys launched its first official homepage, originalfatboys.com, on November 5th, 2008. According to the website, the Fat Boys recorded their first track in nearly 2 decades and had plans of doing a reality TV show in search of a new member. Kind of like how TLC had like a reality TV show in search of a new member to replace Left Eye, basically. In March 2009, Cool Rock Ski announced the launch of its official website, coolrockski.com. His first solo project, the EP Party Time, was released on April 14, 2009. On October 18, 2010, the cable network TV Ones aired Unsung. I remember that Unsung. The part about Buffy had me crying, you know. Well, it didn't have me crying, but it was made me sad. I know that lady was crying. But you gotta see it for yourself. But the Unsung, it aired Unsung. The story of the Fat Boys is mentioned that the two surviving members reunited and were touring with Dougie Fresh. Because Dougie Fresh also know how to do the beatbox. You know, Dougie Fresh and Bismarck cool, but Darren was a beast too. Rest in peace with his beatboxing also. Who was providing the beatboxing? There has been no confirmation as to whether he is the new third permanent member. The special was produced by the group's manager, Louis Gregory, publicly known as Uncle Louie. In August 2012, the Fat Boys were scheduled to perform at the 13th annual Gathering of the Juggalos in Cave in Rocks, Illinois, but was ultimately failed to appear. Prince Marky D died of a suspected heart attack on February 18, 2021. The day before his 53rd birthday, according to TMZ, Morales had gone to the hospital complaining of chest pains. It was determined a stent was needed to clear blockage in his heart, but Morales died before the stent could be inserted. Prince Marky D was a radio host for WEDR 99 Jams in Miami, Florida, working weekends while Cool Rock-Ski is the last known to have been residing in New York, and is the last surviving Fat Boy. Period. Now we're going with discography. We're going by albums. The list of albums with selected chart positions. We're gonna go by title, album details: US R&B, AUT, CAN, GER, and L and Z. SWI UK certification. So Fat Boys released May 29, 1984, label Sultra, format CD, LP, cassette, digital download, streaming, 48.6 RIAA Gold. The Fat Boys Are Back, released June 1st, 1985, label Sultra, format CD, LP, cassette, digital download, and streaming, 6311 RIAA Gold. Big and Beautiful, released May 2nd, 1986, label Sultra, format CD, LP, cassette, digital download, streaming, 6210. Crescent, released August 14th, 1987, label Tin Pan, Apple / Polydor / Polygram, format CD, LP, cassette, digital download, streaming, 845640 49 RIAA Platinum. Coming Back Hard, released July 1st, 1988, label Tin Pan, Apple / Polydor / Polygram, format CD, LP, cassettes, digital download, streaming, 33, 30, 22, 73, 11, 46, 18, 98, and that's RIAA Gold. And the other album, Owned and Owned, released October 1989, the year before I was born. 1990, birthday coming soon. December 26, 2023. I'll be 33 years old. But released on October 1989, label Tin Pan, Apple / Mercury / Polygram, format CD, LP, cassette, digital download, streaming, 176.52. And Mac Daddy, released October 28, 1991, label Emperor / Ikabaken, format CD, cassette, digital download, streaming, in 89. Now singles, we're going by year. Single, US R&B, US and also US R&B, hip hop, US dance, AUS, AUT, BE, CAN, and GER, and RE, and NL, and NZ, and SWI in UK. Peak chart position is going by album, non-album single. And here we go. 1983, Reality as Disco 3, non-album single. 1984, Fat Boys Human Beatbox as Disco 3, 65. Jailhouse, also 1984, Jailhouse Rap 105, 17, 63, Fat Boys. 1984, 5. Can You Feel It? 101, 38, Fat Boys. And also, in 1985, The Fat Boys Are Back, 27. Fat Boys Are Back, of course. Hardcore Reggae, 52. Down, Don't Be Stupid, 62. 1986, of course, Fat Boys Are Back. Let's go see what it is. 1986, Sex Machine, 23, 47, Big and Beautiful, In the House, 51, also for Big and Beautiful. 1987, Falling in Love, 16, for Crushing. Wipeout with the Beach Boys, 12, 10, 42, 65, 17, 12, 33, 13, 2, well, 30, and also 3 for the other one, 13, 2, and 2 for Crushing. 1988, The Twist with Chubby Checker, 16, 40, 21, 5, 2, 37, 1, 4, 4, 7, 1, 2. Coming Back Hard Again, also in 1988. Are You Ready for Freddie? 93. 83, Coming Back Hard Again. 1989, La Z, Lie, Negative Mark Z. 81, On and On. And also in 1989, Just Lounging. 86, and also On and On, Filmography, one of my favorite parts of the Fat Boys. Feature films, 1985, Chris Groove, October 25, 1985. I think IC was also on Chris Groove. I know Isaiah Washington was in there too. That's his name. Basically, the guy who got the rice still in his face on the Tyler Perry movie. 1986, Knights of the City, February 14th, 1986. 1987, The Disorderlies, August 14th, 1987. Documentary, 2000, Where Are They Now? The 80s 2 by VH1, September 28, 2000, 2002. Breath Control, The History of the Human Beatbox. Tribeca Film Festival, 2002, May 9th, 2002. 2004, And You Don't Stop, 30 Years of Hip Hop, October 4th, 2004. 2010, Unsung, The Story of the Fat Boys by TV One, October 18th, 2010. Remember that? Yeah, haha. Parah. 2010, Never Sleep Again, The Elm Street Legacy, DVD, May 4th, 2010. 2011, Beatboxing, The Fifth Element of Hip Hop, Atlanta Film Festival, May 5th, 2011. Video compilations, 1986, Brr, watch them, Brr. MCA Home Video, 1988, Negative 3 by 3 Polygram music video. And that's the story of the Fat Boys, folks. Now, since I'm back on screen, I do too. KFC got some good chicken. Shout out to Young Doug, and shout out to everyone that's watching. You had to. So if I didn't get your comments right off the bat, it's because I was like reading it on screen. And thank God for stream, y'all. We can share it while you talking. I ain't want like I'm talking to myself. But yeah, man, Fat Boys are one of a kind. Man, it was for Darren. That would never been a bit. No, it was Buffy, aka Darren. It would never been a Bismarcky or a Dougie Fresh. To the younger people, just check out Bismarcky, Dougie Fresh, and the Fat Boys, and learn more of the history of hip hop. Without them, I wouldn't be here. None of us be here right now. I'm not even a rapper. But yeah, man, I love in my category. I put Darren first, then I put Bismarcky second, then I put Dougie Fresh third. They all great beatbox, but if I had to put in that kind of category, I put it like that. I guess you automatically like the one you were supposed to first, but he was one of a kind, man. Just watch it. And I like that Nightmare on Elm Street song they did. Disorder is a good movie. If you're 18 or older, you can watch it. But that is the history of the Fat Boys. I do a little beatboxing. Rest in peace, Darren. Rest in peace, Prince Marky. But shout out to the still living member. Damon Wimberly. And may he live a long time to keep the Fat Boys a legacy alive. And we out. Until the next time. And shout out to KFC. God, KFC. KFC is amazing. Best fried chicken in the world. In the words of Captain Spaulding, eat chicken because boom, put off in red. You know, you got to watch how Styles Courts get that reference. The best fried chicken you ever have. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Share this video to everyone, including all my videos. You're welcome to share. I will not get mad. Peace, love, and hit that notification bell too. And thank y'all for always reacting, and thank y'all for bringing all my shorts to like 1,000+ views. I can't do it without y'all, so peace, love, and God bless. Continue to watch this and bring my videos up to 1,000 views, and tell a friend to tell a friend, so we could be friends. Like Big said, Big Pop. And hit the notification bell as well. Peace, love, and God bless. Remember John C:16, God so loved the world they gave his only begotten son. That's whoever believe in him is not perish but have everlasting life. Remember, keep God first, and there's only one.